There's a professional test today. I'm going to be late. Let go! What are you doing?
Miss Carter, sign.
You've got the wrong person. I'm just a medical student.
I'm looking for you, Karen from the slums. Listen clearly. From this second on, I want you to be my wife.
Are you insane? Why me?
Master, through divination and calculation, your fiancée, Miss Serafina, is destined for 3 death calamities. We must find a substitute born on the same year, month, and day to transfer the misfortune.
This orphan girl is the perfect vessel to ward off the calamity.
No reason.
Grandma's medical records. What have you done?
If you don't sign the agreement, the old woman will be thrown out of the hospital tonight.
You beast.
Leo, I'll count down from 3. You choose. 3, 2...
Wait!
Sign or not?
Why me? Out of tens of millions of people in Europe, why does it have to be me?
You don't need to know the reason. You have 3 minutes. Sign, or go collect your grandmother's body from the streets tonight.
You pack of mad dogs with no bottom line.
Grandma is still waiting for me to gather the surgery fee. I have no choice.
Leo, transfer Martha to the most secure VIP ward on the top floor immediately.
Yes, boss.
"3 days. Get ready for a grand wedding that will shake the entire underworld and upper society of Europe."
Just a stranger I've known for less than 24 hours. Such a high-profile wedding in such a short time?
We only met for the first time today. There absolutely no ensigen ditru. Aizing chendra the hiei. No needier enha winning ceremony.
The rival gangs are hunting us down across the board. They've gone mad. Miss Serafina's whereabouts must not be exposed.
Hold the most high-profile, extravagant wedding of the century. Divert all the assassins' attention, and their gun barrels all onto that new target. Grandeur is the face the Rossi family must maintain. Behave obediently, and the old lady gets to live. Don't ask anything else.
How can it be exactly the same?
Who gave you permission to come in here?
Who is this painting of? Why?
You don't need to know.
You lock me in here, and I can't even ask a single question?
The wedding in 3 days will proceed as scheduled. All you need to do is learn to stand, smile, and not cause me any trouble. Get out. Give me your hand.
Not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous.
Look up. Don't let them see you make a fool of yourself.
The young master of the Rossi family, he's truly spoiling her rotten. Karen, you're really lucky.
From today onwards, she is the mistress of the Rossi family. Anyone who dares lay a finger on her will have to answer to me first.
What is she doing here?
That's enough.
Kneeling before her today, kissing the hem of her dress. Who were you performing for?
You shouldn't be here.
Lucian, don't forget who you married her for.
I clearly saw her walking this way. How strange.
The first phase of the occult transference begins tonight after you consummate the marriage. Are you really going to touch that slum girl?
To transfer your death calamity, this step is unavoidable.
You kissed her in front of all the European underworld today. What right does that bitch have? I'm afraid you'll fall for her.
You dug my life out from a pile of corpses. She's just a living target to take your place in hell.
Then tonight, you'd better not be too gentle with her.
After tonight, your first death calamity will be permanently nailed into her bones.
First, make her wear it. After you consummate the marriage, come back and drive the needle into the effigy's heart.
She won't suspect a thing.
Suspicion is not the fear. The fear is that your hand might falter.
I married her precisely for this day.
The old lady has been settled as you instructed. Don't let anything go wrong.
I dug your life out from a pile of corpses. Remember that.
Sir, should I stand guard outside?
No.
Wear it. From tonight on, it will keep you safe.
You gave this to me?
You are Mrs. Rossi now. I don't make empty promises. You take a gift without even a word of thanks? Or are you planning to repay me in some other way?
Lucian, don't.
A nursing home, a private room, nurses, doctors. Your grandmother is sleeping more soundly tonight than she has in years.
What you begged me for, I've delivered.
Don't play dumb, Karen.
It's time to pay up.
Used my grandmother to force me, and now you want me to thank you?
What else? You signed the marriage contract. Now you belong to me.
You seem less stubborn when you're asleep. Just a target. Don't be a fool.
Young master, once the needle goes in, the fate line will be connected.
I must save Serafina.
Young master, it's bad! Young master, it's bad. Madam has fainted.
Doctor! Get over here!
Heart rate is irregular, blood pressure is dropping. She needs to be sent for examination immediately.
Am I dying?
Shut up.
The car is ready. Should we go to St. Anne's Hospital? Young master, madam's condition. Go to North Mountain Sanatorium. Now.
Sanitarium? Is Grandma there?
You'll get checked there. You can see her when you wake up.
Young master, she shouldn't be moved around in this state. At least do a basic check first.
I know why she's like this. Do as I say. Keep an eye on her the whole way. If anything goes wrong, I'll hold you accountable. Yes.
This is the first time in my life I've stayed in such an expensive place.
All these people? You arranged them?
What else? Wait in line until next year?
This kid has a sharp tongue, but he stayed up very late last night and asked the attending doctor 3 times about changing the medication.
Old lady, you talk too much.
Come with me. This injury, it's from a bullet graze, right?
You can tell that?
The wound path is very slanted, a close-range graze. You didn't dodge.
Why are you asking this?
I want to know what kind of person you really are.
Knowing too much isn't good for you.
Lucien, what kind of person are you, really? When I was a child, I saw an emergency on the street. The bleeding wouldn't stop and the person was gone. I want to study surgery. To be able to operate, to suture, to pull people back from the brink of death. Not to be a decoration for anyone, but because I want to live like that myself.
Bring over the textbooks, surgical videos, and case files from St. Mary's Medical School for the past 5 years.
You'll really give them to me?
You asked, so I'll give.
What about you? Before you became who you are now, what did you want to do?
There was no want.
What do you mean?
I was born into the Rossi family. You learn to recognize guns as soon as you can walk, and you learn to recognize faces as soon as you can talk. If I didn't take that position, I would die. So, I had no choice.
Lucien. Can we stop acting like enemies all the time, okay?
Let go first.
Do you agree or not?
Karen, are you negotiating with me now?
Yes. You always say I'm yours, so don't just know how to lock me up.
Getting along doesn't mean you can push your luck.
Then you nodded. I want to go.
No.
You just agreed.
I agreed not to fight with you, not to let you run around.
That's not running around. It's a formal invitation from the school. I'm studying medicine, not a decoration. Lucien, I'm not your collectible.
Just this once.
Lucien, you're the best.
So you're the little thing the Rossi family brought along?
Excuse me? You really think you're the lady of the house now? A place like this? Are you even worthy of being here? The invitation is real, and I'm standing right here. If you have a problem with that, go ask at the door. A dirty thing from the slums, and you dare to look down on us? Are you finished? Trash like you isn't even fit to pushing Serafina's shoes. Lucien only brought you here to use you as a front. So you do know that he's the one who gave me permission to be here tonight? Are you trying to make decisions for him now? How dare you speak his name! Done pushing? My turn now. No matter how expensive your clothes are, they can't hide the stench of your pettiness. You bitch! You're asking for it! You're really keeping your cool. Coming from the slums, is this your first time seeing a scene like this? I've seen it. When vicious dogs fight over scraps, the scene is even bigger than this. Your mouth is quite sharp. You think changing into a dress means you can blend into our circle? Your circle. Relying on barking around Woodburn, the entry berry and Twish not high. Wanna start fight?
Everyone, she's so eloquent. Why not have some fun with her?
Miss, it's no fun coming alone. I'll dance with you.
Stay away from me.
Don't be so cold. Since you managed to get in here, you've already been with Lucienne. What's wrong with having some fun with us?
Stretch your hand out one more time, and I'll break it. Hear that? She dares to threaten people. You guys aren't gonna let a woman get the better of you, are you?
Even if you scream your lungs out today, no one will come to your rescue.
You!
Is this the hand you used to soil her?
Mr. Lucien, we were just joking. You call this a joke?
Who gave you permission to touch her?
She's just a woman you brought along. Is it worth making such a big scene?
A woman I brought along? Listen clearly.
Her name is Karen Carter, and she is my wife, Lucienne Rossi's wife.
For a woman from the slums, you'd turn against two families?
Starting tonight, anyone who causes her the slightest grievance, I'll make sure their whole family holds a funeral.
You crippled his hand.
He deserved it.
For me?
Once you step through the Rossi family's door, you're mine. Anyone who touches you, I'll cut them down. This isn't an act.
You never used to explain.
I want to today. I let you go not to have them crowding around and pawing at you.
Lucien, you're usually terrifyingly fierce. But just now, you were really handsome.
Karen,
That's my thanks. Lucien, I have something to say.
we'll talk inside.
No, right now. Listen to me. The day I first met you, all I wanted was to stay far away from you. When you said you'd marry me, I wasn't thinking about the wedding, but about how to escape. You protected me, found a new place for Grandma, got her a doctor. I kept telling myself, don't believe it, don't take it seriously. So I left myself a way out, ready to cut ties with you at any moment. But tonight was different. When you rushed in to protect me, I saw it. You were genuinely afraid something would happen to me. From the moment we left the ball until now, I've been thinking, should I still keep running from you? The answer is, I don't want to anymore. Before, I didn't want to be your wife. I was always ready to pull away. But now I think, being with you isn't so bad.
What did you say?
What I said just now, I wasn't just trying to place you. I really do want to stay by your side.
Karen, do you know what those words mean?
I know. Lucien, I like you.
For 30 years, I thought this heart of mine had long since stopped beating. Don't look at me like that, or I'll take it seriously.
Then take it seriously.
therapy, all the mystery love. Drive me crazy, give me flash. I know what you're missing, so I keep on trying.
Karen, don't make me regret letting you get this close.
The first needle was just to establish the connection. The second needle must be driven into the effigy when she is carrying your child in her womb.
What did you say?
To ward off Serafina's death calamity, this step cannot be delayed. If missed, the backlash will find her first, and then you.
It's almost honest. Get out.
Lucian, where did you go?
Sleep.
Victor has put the word out. They'll make a move in the next few days. The target isn't clear yet.
Clear out the west wing. Double all guard posts.
What's wrong? Lucian, they said someone wants to kill me. I don't dare go back.
From now on, you'll stay in the main house.
The main house?
She's safest by my side.
I'll be very quiet. I won't disturb you. So, you had this planned all along?
I don't have time to explain right now. Stay in your room. Don't wander around.
Who you want to protect is your business. Don't talk to me with orders.
You're the only one I trust. Don't leave me tonight, okay? If she's staying, she might as well stay close. Let her have your bedroom. That way, if something happens, you won't blame it on me again.
Karen.
Is it really appropriate for you to sit here? I thought Lucio would want me by his side. This is my husband's home, not a place for you to pick seats.
Husband? You say that so smoothly. When Lucian was injured with fever before, he held my hand all night without letting go. Back then, who knows which street you were on.
Take the wine away. Bring milk.
You even control what she drinks. Too bad. She might not know who truly occupies her heart. If you have something to say it directly.
I've liked Lucian for more than just a day or two. If I ask, is there anything he wouldn't give me? I live in this mansion more like the lady of the house than you do.
Sit down.
She's in your home, saying these things right in front of me, and you're not throwing her out?
Serafina, shut up. One more word and you'll go wait in the guest room.
Fine. So now, a single grievance from her is worth more than my 10 years of company. So what about 10 years? The one he just protected was me.
Eat first. Cold food hurts your stomach.
Lucian, you really know how to act. All right. Then I'll just see how long you can protect her.
Leaving so early?
There's trouble in the West District. I'm gonna handle it. Don't go out today.
You're taking her with you to handle it?
Karen, this kind of occasion isn't for you to follow.
She's safer with me. You stay in the main house. Leo will add more guards.
Fine.
I won't be here tonight. Lock your bedroom door. Don't open it for anyone. Understood?
Understood. We should go.
Lucian, will you miss me too?
Madam, the west door has been pried open. Please go upstairs first.
Where are Lucian's men?
The external lines are cut. They were prepared.
Lucian isn't here, yet you're still sitting calmly.
Protect Madam! Don't blame us. Blame yourself for marrying into the Rossi family.
Who exactly are you looking for?
Whoever's in the main house we killed. Bitch!
Don't blame me. Blame yourself for marrying the wrong man.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Someone like you doesn't deserve to know. Stop! Young master!
Karen, look at me.
You finally came back.
Shut up! Don't fall asleep! Leo, get the car ready! Now!
The car's already at the door.
Young master, she's lost consciousness.
Karen? Save her! Now! Anyone who dares to be a second late will die! She's lost too much blood. She could go into shock at any moment. Family member, sign this immediately.
Keep her alive for me.
Young master.
Shut up! Don't anyone bother me tonight!
You can't die. Karen, you can't die. Speak! Surgery's done. The bullet is out. She's temporarily out of danger.
But there's one more thing I must tell the family immediately.
Tell me.
She's pregnant. We just found out.
What did you say?
The pregnancy is still in its early stages. She survived the gunshot wound and blood loss, but she can't handle any stress right now.
The baby, it still came after all. Boss, this is good news.
Good news? She just crawled back from the brink of death.
She actually got pregnant with his child.
Lucian. I'm not dead. Why are you holding me so tight?
Shut up.
I can't breathe.
From now on, without my permission, you are not to run around restlessly, not to act tough, and if you can't win a fight, you run.
Are you giving orders to a patient?
Yes. I order you to stay alive for me.
Lucian, have you forgotten who should be by your side?
Really? I'm pregnant?
I'm having a baby, Lucian. I actually get to have a child of my own. In the future, they won't have to sleep in a drafty room or go to bed hungry waiting for dawn.
I'll raise them well. Do you think they'll look more like you or like me? What's wrong? Isn't this good news?
You just had surgery. Don't think too much about it for now.
Or is it that you don't want it?
Don't talk nonsense.
Lucian, look at me. Pregnant?
Well, congratulations.
The fateful calamity has been transferred. She survived the first one. Now that she's pregnant, it's the perfect time for the second needle. She just woke up. Her body is still weak. Young master, isn't this why you married her? Only after all 3 needles are done will Miss Sterling's life be secure.
Are you having second thoughts? If this needle misses its appointed time, the death calamity will turn back and bite. And the first one to stop breathing won't be the child in her belly.
Shut up! Who gave you permission to speak of her and the child like that? Young master!
So you've really developed feelings. A pity. Feelings are useless. Her life hasn't been her own since the day you gave your consent.
The needle must pierce the bone within 3 days.
This is too small. Your dad has such big hands, he'll definitely be clumsy holding you. You came at the right time. Come look, which one is nice?
You bought too much.
This is too much? When I was a child, one piece of cloth could last 3 years. Not for my child. This one is like you, with a stern face, ridiculously expensive.
The second needle must be inserted when she is pregnant.
When pregnant.
That night, everyone was running over corpses. Only she dragged me out of the pile of the dead.
She dragged me all the way. Her hands were scraped raw. But she never let go.
Lucian, I've been dreaming these past few nights that I'm lying in a black coffin. Someone is counting down my days to die.
Who let you in?
I'm scared, truly terrified. The moment I close my eyes, I see blood, I see fire, I see someone dragging me down. You promised you would protect me. Have you forgotten? You will protect me, won't you? You promised me. I was the one who dragged you out of that pile of corpses when we were kids. And now you're going to watch me die?
Shut up.
Have you forgotten how I saved you? Have you forgotten the oath you swore to protect me for the rest of your life?
Lucian, I've been waking up in terror every night lately. I'm scared of the slightest noise outside my door. Didn't you say that as long as you're here, I won't die? And now, for her sake, you don't even care about my life anymore?
Don't bring her into this.
I just want you to keep your promise. Just this once. For the sake of how I saved you back then.
Let go.
You can't bring yourself to do it, can you? Lucian, you've fallen for her. But don't forget, I was the one who met you first. Lucian! It was me who dragged you out of that pile of corpses back then. Lucian, I gave you your life.
Shut up.
She's just a woman from the slums. You married her to be my shield against the fateful calamity in the first place. Can't bear to do it now? Do it.
How could this be? Madam!
Someone! Call a doctor! Now! Aaron! Get a car! Now! The car's already at the gate!
Mr. Lucian, your wife has lost a lot of blood. Her heartbeat is very weak, and she's still unconscious.
Save her. Use however many people, use whatever medicine it takes.
We're doing everything we can, but she's in critical condition right now.
Young master, please sit down for a moment.
I won't sit. If anything happens to her, none of you are leaving here.
Please stay calm. We need to continue the resuscitation.
I was wrong. I was truly wrong. Forgive me, Karen. Karen, you have to hold on.
Young master, the people at the dock have been waiting for 6 hours. The uncle's men are also urging. You should go back.
Let them keep waiting.
But tonight's ledger and handoff.
I said, wait.
It's Miss Serafina. She's called 7 times already.
From now on, her calls are not to be put through.
Lucian, you hung up on me? Do you know
Young master, you haven't slept for 3 days. The doctor said she might not.
Shut up.
Look at me, Karen. I'm begging you. Just wake up and I'll give you anything.
Karen, look at me.
It's bitter.
Drink first, meds, even gore bitter. Alani twin it, Marn.
Have you been here all along?
For the past 3 days. As long as you didn't wake up, I wasn't going anywhere.
The heir to the mafia also keeps vigil by the bedside.
If you kept sleeping any longer, I would have been capable of anything.
I thought I was going to die, along with our child.
I told you, with me here, neither you nor the child will come to any harm.
Just now, were you afraid?
Yes. I was afraid you wouldn't wake up. Afraid I couldn't even protect the two of you.
Sleep. I'm here.
What was that look in your eyes just now?
Move.
Before, you were afraid of hurting my feelings even with a single touch. And now? You've been guarding her for 3 days and 3 nights, and you won't even answer my calls!
This is a hospital. Don't make a scene.
Don't use that line on me. Lucian, have you fallen for that decoy?
Serafina.
Your voice is different when you say her name. You turned pale when you saw her coughing up blood. You can fool others, but you can't fool me.
She's carrying my child.
So what? You brought her back in the first place to be my shield, to die in my place, didn't you? Now you feel sorry for her?
Never say that again.
You protect her? Like this? Then what about me?
You really have fallen for her, haven't you?
You've really fallen for her, haven't you?
Say something!
Let go.
You never used to talk to me like this. Lucian, look at me and say it's not true. You've really developed feelings for her?
So it's true. A woman who took the calamity for you, who suffered in my place, you can't bear to let her go now?
Shut up.
Shut up? What is she to you? You brought her in to protect me. And now you look at her with that expression. Where does that leave me?
Serafina, keep your voice down. She's asleep.
Keep my voice down? You're afraid she'll hear? You're afraid she'll be hurt? So this time you can't even be bothered to lie to me. I've been with you for 3 years. How long has she been here? Fine. Just fine. Because Ionikum. Lucian, what I can't have, she won't get either.
Someone from Lucian's side coming to see me in the middle of the night. You've got some nerve.
I'm not here for him. I'm here to give you a knife.
Who are you selling out?
Karen Carter. Lucian is guarding her more stramly than his own life right now. She's pregnant. That's his Achilles weed.
Are you sure?
He stayed by her side for 3 days and 3 nights, even refused to see me. What time her prenatal checkups are, which route she takes when Leo changes shifts, it's all here. Haven't you always wanted to make Lucian real? Here's your chance.
Do you hate her or do you hate him?
I just want her gone from this world. Don't damage Lucian's face. Don't let Karen die too quickly. I want him to watch, helpless.
Quite a few conditions.
Is this gift not enough for you to act?
Deal. The things Lucian holds dear in his hands, I love nothing more than to destroy them. Tell the men below to get ready to move.
Stop pretending to be asleep if you're awake.
How did you know?
Your breathing changed. Feeling suffocated?
It's fine.
There's an auction tonight. The finale piece is an antique sapphire necklace, very clear in color. Come with me.
In my condition.
You just need some fresh air. The doctor said moderate activity is good for you. Leo will have your dress and jewelry ready.
Look at me. You'll like the necklace. I promise.
All right.
We leave at 7.
The finale piece is called Tears of the Moon. It came from the 19th century Russian court.
All right.
Are you feeling unwell?
It's a bit stuffy.
Something's off. Double the security, watch all exits, especially the ventilation ducts and service passages. Understood.
His eyes, like he's sizing up prey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first item of the evening, a 19th century royal sapphire brooch. The next lot, a 19th century royal treasure, Tears of the Moon. Starting bid, 2 million euros.
2.5 million.
5 million.
5 million. Mr. Rossi bids 5 million. Any further bids?
6 million.
10 million.
$12 million. Nephew. So determined over a necklace?
15 million.
The person by my side deserves 20 million.
30 million.
30 million! Going once! Going twice? Sold. Congratulations, Mr. Rossi.
The real show is just beginning.
Don't move.
Boss, the power's been cut. Emergency systems are being jammed. At least 3 groups are moving.
Positions?
7 o'clock, 10 meters. 2 people approaching your seat.
They're coming for us.
My dear nephew, do you like this surprise?
Boss!
Search.
I'm okay.
Seal all exits. He can't have gone far. We've already sent men to the parking lot and the freight passage.
A silencer. The old man still prefers to operate in the shadows.
Come with me. We're leaving through the side door.
What about you?
We're leaving together.
Clear the second floor. Secure the passageways.
Yes.
Boss! Both the main and side entrances are blocked. There are a lot of them, with automatic weapons.
The car? The backup car is in B2.
I checked. All 4 cars have their tires slashed, and the engine wires are cut. We're trapped.
I'm having trouble breathing.
Leo, take some men and create a diversion on the 3rd floor. Draw their fire.
Understood.
Stay with me. Don't make a sound. Can you hold on?
The baby is moving very hard.
They're heading to the basement. Boss, at least 6 of them, armed!
Don't be afraid.
Don't move. Don't make a sound.
Sector B is clear. Nothing. Here! Moving in here!
Get down. Close your eyes.
Leo?
How many are there?
Don't go out.
How many are there?
He's losing too much blood. Press on the wound first.
Who leaked the information?
The route to the auction. Only insiders knew.
They're coming.
There's a mole.
Leo! Leo!
He's still alive.
Lucian.
Hold it tight. Shoot whoever comes in. Stay inside.
My baby. My baby.
My dear nephew, how long can you hold out?
Where's Leo?
Alive. Let's go.
Young master, get in!
Look at me. Where does it hurt? Were you shot?
It's not my blood. Your arm!
It's nothing.
Nothing bleeds this much?
Check yourself first.
I'm asking you.
There are cars following us.
Go faster.
Lucius?
If they dare to follow, I'll make sure they all die.
Lucian. It hurts.
Look at me, don't close your eyes.
The baby. My baby.
Nothing will happen, I'm here.
Pregnant woman, bleeding, immediate resuscitation.
Family members, stop here.
Don't go.
I'm not going. I'll be right outside the door.
Have you found out? Victor's men are still in pursuit. The scope of the mole has been narrowed down. Give me the list. Don't miss a single one.
Yes.
Lock down this floor. Anyone other than a doctor who dares to approach this door, chop them up.
She's stable, but the baby is still in danger. She cannot be subjected to any stimulation whatsoever. Absolute bed rest. No visits, no arguments, no questioning, none of it.
When will she wake up?
That's not the point. The point is, if she bleeds again, the baby might not make it. Young master, the floor is completely sealed off. Add more men. Cover the entrance, the fire escape, the surveillance room, watch everything. And starting tonight, I'm staying in there.
You're trembling.
It's nothing. Sleep.
Lucian, you haven't closed your eyes all night.
How could I close my eyes when you were wheeled in bleeding? Karen, don't scare me like that again.
Lucian, come over. There's something important we need to discuss. Right now.
You'd better have a reason worth this call.
I have in my possession something you desperately want to know right now. You'd better not keep me waiting.
Should I take some men and go there first? No. Guard this place with your lives. Wait for me to come back.
You're finally here.
Get to the point.
What's the hurry? Have a drink, and I'll tell you where Victor is.
Karen has just stabilized the pregnancy. You'd better not play any tricks.
Do you really think she's your life?
Who was it that pushed her to take the calamities meant for me?
Say that again.
The occult transmittance array for the second death calamission. You drove it in with your own hands. The child in her womb was never meant to live.
If only you had never met her. You would never have fallen in love with her, and you wouldn't have become like this.
I'm sorry, Serafina. If you hadn't dragged me out of the fire that year, I would have died long ago. But I won't give up on Karen. I'll compensate you in other ways.
How? By finding another DK to die for me?
I don't want to win you anymore. And take this glass of wine. Drink this glass of wine. From now on, I will bother you anymore. Between us, it ends here. So straightforward? I thought you'd find even the things I hand you dirty now.
Can I leave?
Lucian, you've changed. All your patience used to be for me alone. And now?
You.
Since your heart has changed, I'll change my method. If I can't have your heart, I'll take your body first.
What did you put in the wine?
You finally understand? Too late. You're not leaving tonight. Once I'm pregnant with your child, let's see if Karen will still be afraid of you. And you won't be able to shake me off either.
Serafina, you're asking for death!
The drug is already taking effect. Tonight, you can only touch me. Lucian, you've already drank it. You can't escape. Stay with me tonight, and I can pretend nothing ever happened.
Get away from me.
You're treating me like this for a woman from the slums? Don't forget, I'm the one who saved you. Me! Not that woman you've only known for a little over a month!
Shut up.
What is Karen? A tool to take my calamities for me? A walking bargaining cart with a...
Say one more word about her, and I'll rip out your tongue.
You promised you'd protect me for a lifetime! Lucian, turn back now, and I'll still have you!
I protected the wrong person.
The one I love now is Karen. Not out of use, not out of duty. I want her to live. I want to spend my life with her. Whoever dares touch her, I'll kill them first.
Lucian, you'll regret this! You will definitely regret this!
Karen, how dare you? Lucian, you're something else. For a woman you picked up from the slums, you pushed me away?
I even drugged you and you still went to find her. You're a big liar. Since you refuse to turn back, then I'll expose everything you're most afraid of her knowing.
The 3 death calamissions you took from me, you personally drove in 2 of the needles. Karen loves you, doesn't she? Fine, I'll tell her myself. Tell her how the child in her belly was used by you to fill the quota of fate. And tell her that if this last needle is driven in, both she and you will be doomed beyond redemption.
The lady has just been stabilized and cannot be agitated again. When you go in, you must be quiet.
Where'd you go?
Back to the main house to get some documents.
Getting documents made your eyes turn red?
Something happened on the way, it delayed me.
You never want to tell me anything.
Don't overthink it. We've narrowed down the scope of the mole from the auction, sealed off the floor, and added people at the entrance, fire escape, and surveillance room. No one can touch you.
Every time you say no one can touch me, I end up in the hospital.
I'm sorry. Stop.
Lucian, I just want to see Karen. I've been worried sick about her ever since the incident.
Since when are you so kind-hearted?
Why can't I be concerned about her? It's so chaotic outside right now. Victor's men are still watching. It might not even be safe for her to stay here.
Her safety is none of your concern.
I know you're wary of everyone. But if you keep guarding her like this and something goes wrong, you might not be able to react in time.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to do anything. I just want to go in and keep her company.
Keep her company? Karen just had surgery. The doctor said she needs absolute rest and no stimulation. Your very presence here is inappropriate.
You won't even let me see her now? Lucian, I've been by side all these years. Is this how you see me in your eyes?
I trust no one. Especially you.
You suspect me?
All I know is nothing good ever follows your appearance.
Lucian!
Aren't you investigating Victor? I know where his men are hiding.
Speak.
East Harbor Old Dockyard, Cold Storage Unit 3. He's been meeting with the mode there these past 2 days. If your men go now, there's still time.
How do you know?
You think he's only watching you? I'm afraid of dying too. Lucian, I'm not here to beg you. I'm saving you.
Sir, there are indeed abnormal signals from the East Harbor area, just matching the range we locked onto.
It's around Cold Storage Unit 3. Yes, sir. I want them alive. I'll settle the score myself.
Lucian, I've given you the lead. Promise me one thing. When you get to the bottom of this, don't pin everything on me.
Whether you have a score to settle, I'll uncover it all sooner or later. Today, it's Victor's turn.
Go ahead. Once you leave, this floor will be empty.
No one is to get within half a step of Karen's room.
Haven't you always wanted to get into the hospital? Now's your chance.
Lucian has this floor locked down tight.
Karen is inside. She's alive. If Lucian finds out he's been deceived, I'm finished. You get your people in, I'll open the door for you.
You're willing to do that?
Cut the crap. I want her gone tonight.
Lucian, every time you look at her, I feel like a joke. Then I'll just dig her out from right in front of your eyes.
Mr. Lucian's orders. No one is allowed near Miss Karen.
I just want to see her for a moment.
Step back. Who sent you?
I just wanted to beg Karen to stop hating Lucian. Everyone is watching the Rossi family now. If something happens to her again, Lucian will go mad.
Lock down the floor! Someone's inside!
Stop looking. Lucian isn't here.
What do you want?
I came to tell you something. You think Lucian keeps you by his side because he can't bear to let you go? The person he's always protected is me. All the debts, the bullets, the death calamities that should have been mine, they all fell on you. That wedding wasn't to give you dignity, it was to push you out there to take the hits for me.
You're lying.
I'm lying? The pendant around your neck isn't a love token. It's a tool to lock on to the target for the occult transferences of the death calamity. Whoever it marks becomes the one who takes on the disasters, the bullets, the fate meant person who's really supposed to die.
You're lying!
You still think you're Lucian's exception.
So, forcing me to marry him was also part of your plan?
What else? Lucian dragged you into the Rossi family to protect me. You're not a wife. You're just a shell to bear my death calamity, a target placed in plain sight.
I don't believe it! You're lying! Lucian wouldn't do this to me! Shut up!
Don't believe me? Then I'll let you see for yourself.
Take it away! Take it away! Don't touch me!
The wedding was fake. The vows were fake. Even this child in your womb, in Lucian's eyes, is nothing but a tool to ward off calamities for me.
Get out. Get out of here.
My 3 fateful calamities correspond to 3 needles stuck into the doll's body. 1 transfer for each needle. The first 2 were stuck in by Lucian himself.
Impossible.
The first needle, he did it. The second needle, he did it too. He personally handed your life over to me in exchange for my survival. He's gone.
Impossible! You're lying! Lucian wouldn't! He wouldn't!
promised me. He said he would protect me. He said it.
Too bad you trusted the wrong person. But your life is truly tenacious.
I've seen the world, done it all. I'm my cave.
Do you believe it now? Karen, accept your fate. Someone like you isn't even worthy of hatred.
Where you'd play with me like a child.
You can't let your emotions fluctuate anymore. The baby is in great danger.
Doctor,
What did you say?
I said I don't want this child. Please.
I won't help you. Put that thought out of your mind.
I was used as a shield against calamity 3 times. I survived the first 2 times. I thought it was fate, but later I found out someone was using me as a substitute to die.
If I keep lying here, I'll just be waiting for death. Doctor, I beg you, if you can't terminate this pregnancy, then help me disappear.
There are people guarding outside the warned. You can't walk out.
That's why I'm begging you. Your hospital sends away people who can't be saved every day, right? If there's a body of a woman at a similar stage of pregnancy as me, unrecognizable after being burned.
Enough! Do you know what you're saying?
I know. I know better than anyone. My grandmother told me since I was little that life is your own. Even if you have to crawl your way out to survive. I don't want to die for someone else again, and I don't want my child to lose the chance to be born.
You're a doctor, you save people. Today I'm begging you to save me in a different way.
The morgue will receive a pregnant woman tonight. Her stage of pregnancy is close to yours. In the east side of the storage room downstairs, there's an abandoned delivery passage. If a fire really breaks up, many things will become unrecognizable.
Why are you helping me?
Because in my eyes, you're just a mother trying to protect herself and her child.
Where's the backup power? It didn't kick in. The surveillance room is dark, too. Seal off this corridor. Hands on the floor! Don't let anyone escape! Hold them back!
You've all been using me as a living target. Today, no one gets to decide for me anymore.
Karen, don't come out! Push the bed over! Block the door!
Leo, how many are out there?
At least 5, and more are coming up. Karen, don't move. I'm contacting Lucian right now. Where is she? Boss, cold storage unit 3 is empty. No tire tracks at the back door either. The surveillance lines were just cut. It's a decoy.
Serafina.
Boss, the hospital's under attack. The east wing exploded first. The surgical floor is full of smoke. Someone broke in from the east fire escape. The floor is being sealed off.
Back to the hospital! Now!
Brother Leo is still guarding outside Karen's room. We've ordered the floor sealed and added men at the entrance, fire escape, and surveillance room. But the smoke from the east side is too thick. The brothers are still trying to hold them off.
Smash your way through. Get Karen out.
Understood.
Boss, you can't go in. The building is still collapsing. Let me go! Karen is still in there!
Is it her?
Just brought down. The gestational age is similar to yours. Another half minute and no one would have gotten out.
Give me her clothes.
Hurry. The east passage is still passable for a stretch. The fire is about to sweep over.
Think it through. Once you step out this door, there's no turning back.
From the moment I knew he was scheming against me, I was never going to turn back.
Someone's coming from over there.
Don't make a sound. Lucian, from this moment on, the one lying inside is your Karen.
Hurry! The east abandoned passage is sealed off. This is the only way left. Is the body pushed in?
It's in. The wristband, the pendant, the patient gown, they're all on her.
If you don't leave now, you'll really be trapped. Child, you have to live. Lucian, this life, I've paid it back.
Go! Now!
From now on, Karen is dead. From now on, no one will ever use me and my child to fill a life quota again.
Let me go! Mr. Lucian! The load-sparing wall inside just collapsed. You can't— Get out of my way! The east fire escape is blown. The guy searched the whole floor, no survivors. Shut up! Young master, this is Madam's room location.
Impossible.
Karen. Young master, let's get out first. Debris is still falling here.
Look at me. Don't you dare lie to me.
Get up! We can't stay any longer. The building could collapse again at any moment. Young master, retreat first. Investigate. Don't let a single person who entered this floor tonight get away.
From today on, Karen Carter died in that fire.
Why was this in her room?
Before the fire, Serafina came. She was carrying a thermos, said she was visiting. I thought it was suspicious. I was about to lock down the building, but then Victor showed up at the hospital.
It seems someone deliberately lured you away. She tricked me into going to East Harbor. She planted this filthy thing in Karen's room, and she stalled me for Victor. Sir, let's investigate first.
Investigate? While Karen was lying here, my men were diverted by her single word. Victor's men seized the opening, and the entire floor exploded like this. Tell me, how do we investigate?
Sir, please calm down.
She was still waiting for me before she died. Serafina, Victor, anyone who had a hand in this, none of them will live.
Yes, get the car ready. Tonight we go to the Sterling residence first. Why are you running?
Lucian, have you lost your mind? This is my father's dinner party!
You gave me false intel, leading me to East Harbor. Did you and Victor blow up the hospital together?
I didn't. I was trying to help you. What does Karen's death have to do with me?
You were the last one to see her. You even entered her hospital room. Talk!
I was just visiting. Lucy, you can't pin this on me just because of a dead woman.
Dead woman? You've been acting all these years, and you dare to keep up the act now.
Three years ago, a tattoo parlor in the South District. We got a butterfly tattoo. The location matches the young master's memory exactly.
You were never the one who saved him. You fabricated based on the clues. I only mentioned the butterfly once. The next day, you had it on your neck.
It's not like that.
Then what is it like?
Yes, I falsely claimed it. But back then you only believed in that! If I didn't claim it, should I have just handed you over to the so-called savior? Lucian, listen to me. I was just afraid of losing you. Victor forced me. I had no choice.
No choice?
That fire wasn't my doing! Karen wouldn't have survived anyway. You clearly knew that. Ah, Lucian! You can't do this to me! I've been with you all these years!
Been with me?
You used her as a shield against bullets, against debts. Traded her life for your own path. Now you talk to me about being with me?
Let me go! Lucian, you're insane!
Hold him down.
No! I admit it! I admit everything! I'll give you whatever you want. Money, lists, Victor's connections.
I want Karen back. Can you give me that?
Lucian!
If she's dead, you'll all be buried with her.
The false lead at East Harbor is a path Victor laid for her. She's in the old city. Search. Drag him out. Victor, get out here!
You turned the whole city upside down for a dead woman? Dead? That hospital fire didn't just burn away one woman. That was a game you cultivated with your own hands. Young master, just give the word. Killing you is too merciful, one by one.
Lucian! You dare destroy the family's foundation?
From the day you reached your hand into her hospital room, you lost the right to speak of family. You live tonight. You live to watch it all. Karen, that night at the hospital when the fire reached you, did it hurt? You're the most afraid of pain, I know. Every time you had blood drawn for a prenatal checkup, your hands would turn cold. What are you hiding for? Come out and curse me, throw things at me, anything is fine.
Young master, forensic report has arrived.
Hey, it's Miss Karen. Young master. She's not dead.
The report can't be wrong. She's definitely still alive. She's hiding from me. Karen, you really have the ability.
In wound repair, function comes first, then appearance. A millimeter's deviation with the scalpel could cost the patient their life.
Impossible.
Lucian, this is a summit! Get out of my way!
Who is that? Why is he rushing up there?
Karen!
Seal the backstage. Now!
Stop!
We've checked all the backstage exits. No one. Young master could have been a hallucination.
Shut up.
Maybe you just saw wrong.
I wouldn't mistake her. Karen.
Make way! Equipment first! Stop!
Young master.
It wasn't a hallucination.
You...
So you've mistaken me for someone else.
Please stay away from my wife, Emma Williams.
Emma Williams, wife?
Yes. My wife isn't feeling well and doesn't want to be harassed by strangers. Step aside.
Please stay away from my wife, Emma Williams. Karen.
My name is Emma Williams. I don't know you.
Karen. Let's go. Let's go.
Not an illusion. She's alive.
We found her. She's using a new identity now, Emma Williams. Her hospital records are clean, and her address and entry-exit records have all been filled in.
Child.
A girl, 4 years old, born at a private clinic in the Northern Territory.
That's not right.
Based on the timeline, it doesn't match up with the fire 5 years ago.
What are you trying to say?
There's no sign of tampering on this certificate, so that child...
Keep digging.
I want everything on that child. Blood type, medical history, vaccination records. Don't miss a single detail. I need to know everything.
Young master, what if she's not Karen?
I'm afraid she's not. But I'm even more afraid that she is.
Finding her has been your goal all along. She's standing there with a child, next to someone else, looking at me like I'm a stranger. Leo, I can't make that mistake again. I can't!
Sir, it's past midnight. The hospital staff asked you not to block the way here.
Sir, please step back behind the yellow line.
I'm not leaving until she comes out.
Karen.
You're in the way.
5 years ago, I got this back. You won't even acknowledge it?
Teach him the hospital rules.
Mrs. Emma Williams, you can deny me, but don't deny what's yours.
It was never mine to begin with. I can't afford it. If you keep guarding outside the operating room, I'll call security.
Isn't that Lucien Rossi? What is he doing looking for Emma Williams? What's their relationship?
He's been standing here all night just waiting for her to come out?
If you don't acknowledge me, I'm not leaving.
This is a hospital, not your territory.
Perfect. Then I'll stay right here tonight. You go into your office, I'll guard the office. You go into the operating room, I'll guard the operating room. Wherever you go, I'll stand there.
See clearly? I'm married. Please behave yourself.
Married?
Don't you understand human speech?
I checked your household registration. Emma Williams, single mother, has a 4-year-old child, Alice Williams.
You investigated me?
What else? A dead person stands in front of me, and I'm supposed to follow the rules with you?
Who are you wearing this ring for? Who gave you that ring? Who is the child's father?
It's none of your business. Move.
None of my business? How old is she? What year was she born? Who was with you in the delivery room? You dare not say a single word?
You investigated me, and now you're blocking the hospital. What do you look like right now?
I look like a man you buried 5 years ago. Answer me. Who is the child's father?
Mr. Rossi, this is a hospital. Please stay away from my fiancé.
Fiancé?
You think you're qualified to answer for her?
Let go!
Don't touch him!
Does it hurt you to see that? Who is the father? Sir, shut up.
If you won't say, I'll eliminate them one by one for you. Starting with him.
Don't touch him! This is a hospital, not your territory.
You feel sorry for him? How heartless can you be? Grandma kept calling for you before she passed away, and you never went back to see her once while you were alive.
You may have changed your name, but Karen, do you really think I'd mistake you for someone else?
I'll say it again. I'm not Karen, I'm Emma Williams.
You can change your name, but you can't hide your face. Even the look at way is exactly the same when we firstly the same.
Sir, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Mistaken? Then explain to me, why was your first reaction upon seeing me to hide?
Because you're blocking the hospital corridor, acting like a madman.
How long are you going to keep pretending?
I don't understand what you're talking about. You should go to the police, not harass a strange woman.
Young master, there are many people here. Let go for now. Get the hell away.
Who you marry, I don't care. But you will not disappear from my sight again.
Who am I marrying? Fine. You want to ask? Okay, I'll tell you. The child's father is dead.
Emma, stop talking to him. Come with me. Shut up.
Did you hear that? My daughter has no father, and she doesn't need someone like you interfering.
Yes. Buried, rotten of your business.
Sir! Sir, this is a hospital.
Put the gun down.
What are you, crazy?
Perfect.
What?
He's dead. The position is vacant.
Then I'll be her father.
Put me down! Lucian, have you had enough of your madness?
Let her go. This is a hospital, not a place for you to go crazy.
Shut up. You're not qualified to order me around.
Mommy, who is this person?
Don't look at him. Come here. Come to Mommy.
First, answer me. How old is she?
It's none of your business.
I'm asking her, not you.
4 years old?
Don't you scare her!
How dare you?
Remember this. I'm your new daddy.
Are you really my new daddy?
Not new. I've always been your father.
You're bleeding.
It's just a scratch. How old are you?
4.5.
4.5. What's your name?
Enough. Don't ask her.
Mommy!
Karen.
Don't touch her.
Emma, come over here!
She's my daughter. No one is taking her away.
In your dreams.
Mommy, why is he crying? Mommy, why is he crying?
Our men from the east side sent word. Something happened at the dockyard. You need to handle it personally.
Wait for me.
In your dreams.
Karen, don't be afraid anymore. I'm here.
Julian, didn't you say you were willing to give us a home?
Of course.
Then don't wait. Move the wedding up. The sooner the better.
You're saying yes?
I just want a result. Legal, public, so no one can ever try to take my child away again.
Okay, or I'll arrange it right away. Emma, I will protect you and her. I'm going to a conference in Zurich next week. 3 days at most. The wedding will happen as soon as I'm back.
Good. The sooner the better.
The ring, the church, the lawyer as a witness, I'll arrange everything tonight. Karen, I won't let anyone drag you and your daughter back there.
Mommy, are we really leaving?
Mm-hmm. We're going home first.
The information is confirmed. Julian is on a business trip next week. He'll hold the wedding as soon as he returns.
Is he worthy?
Should we detain him now?
Detain him? That's too lenient. Cut off all credit lines from St. Andrew's Hospital for the Reed Project. Send the audit, drug regulation, and charity commission over there. I want to see his shareholders flee before the market opens tomorrow morning.
What about his cardiothoracic?
Cut it off completely. And spread the word that there are issues with his research data and that patients' families are filing a joint lawsuit.
Understood.
He wants to marry her, doesn't he? Let's see what he has left to marry her with.
Funding for the Reed Project. Today was just the first blow. What else do you want? Call off the engagement.
This is between Emma and me. Sign the statement calling off the engagement. All this is yours. And the path to Zurich will be paved for you.
What if I don't sign?
Then you and your wedding can both sink to the bottom of the sea.
You have 10 minutes.
Emma, the wedding is on hold for now. I'll still go to Zurich as planned. Don't make a fuss. We'll talk when I get back. I don't have time to plan take you right now. I won't sign the statement calling off the engagement, but the wedding has to be postponed. That's the best I can offer.
Don't let Emma disappear. Otherwise, everything you have now will be worthless by morning.
Who are you?
You don't need to know who I am. Just remember, if anything happens to Emma, your projects, accounts, wedding, none of it will be safe.
I can't control her at all.
Then figure out a way to find her and protect her. Otherwise, everything you currently have will vanish along with her.
Dr. Reed, choose. Hand her over or lie down here today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Emma isn't... Cut the act. Rossi's freezing your money. We're offering you a way out. Hand over Emma, and your underworld debts are cleared. You want her. So why are you all coming after me?
Because you're greedy enough and scared enough of dying. If you don't agree, you're going straight to hell today.
Emma, I'm sorry.
Trying on wedding dresses will take half an hour at most. I still have a flight to catch. Julian, you better not take a detour. Stop the car.
I said stop the car. The bridal shop is in the south of the city. You drove to East Harbor. Who are you trying to hand me over to?
Emma, listen to me first. I really had no choice. They held a gun to my head. Said as long as I brought you there, they'd let me go. Let the hospital go.
So you agreed?
I don't want to die. Lucien's people are watching me, and people from the outside are watching me too. I'm stuck in the middle. I have no choice. You go with them first, and after this is over, I'll find a way to bring you back.
Bring me back? 5 years ago, that's exactly how I was pushed into the fire. And now you still want to use that line to trick me?
Emma, I really want to marry you. The wedding, the ring, the itinerary, I've arranged everything. Believe me, just this once. Just this once.
The moment you brought me here, you lost the right to even mention a wedding.
Karen! Don't go! They're waiting right up ahead!
Mom, are we leaving again?
Right now. Hold on tight. I had no choice 5 years ago. This time, no one gets to choose for me.
Shipping line leaving port tonight.
She's back at the apartment. She bought boat tickets, planning to take a shipping line.
The dock's name? The time?
Dock 6. Before dawn.
You'd better hope she arrives on time.
I've already turned on the tracking. She can't run.
Then to the dock it is, to collect our person.
Get down, don't make a sound.
Karen Carr, don't run. Hand over the child and you might suffer less.
You lay a finger on her and see what happens.
Let her go! She's only 4! Take it out on me!
You were good at running, weren't you? Keep going.
If you dare touch her, I won't let a single one of you go.
Take that cloth off her!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Take them away.
Now, record a video for Lucien.
Give me back my child.
Mommy.
It's simple. You cry, you beg, you tell Lucius to come alone. Miss one word, and I'll start by taking something from her first.
You want him, not the child.
But you only have her. better trade her.
Lucien, don't come. Do you hear me? Don't worry about me and don't look.
I told you to beg him, not tip him off.
Don't touch her! Let her go!
If you'd been this anxious earlier, it would have been over, wouldn't it?
Don't touch her! I'll record it!
Too late. I've changed my mind. First, see clearly what happens to disobedience.
Next shot won't be a grace.
Mom.
Don't cry, look at me.
Cord. Call Lucien.
Lucien, listen carefully. Find out where I am, fast. Bring your men, and if you're even a minute late, you'll be collecting our bodies.
Come alone once you find the place. Try anything funny, and I'll blow this little girl's head off first.
Stay put! Who sent this?
Lucien!
Get the car ready.
Lock down the city. The harbor, the airport, all highway exits. Seal everything. It's already done. We recovered half the footage outside Julian's office. He planted a tracker on Karen and sold her location. Lead the way.
Lucien, let me explain first.
Who gave you the guts to sell her out?
I didn't mean to harm her. They held a gun to my head. I had no choice.
She trusted you with her child, and you traded her for your own life? I only told him the intersection. I really don't know where they took her.
They used a burner phone. The signal cut off in the old East Harbor district. Seems intentional to avoid cameras.
They'll contact me again. I can lure them out.
Call them now. Put it on speaker. If anything happens to her or the child, I'll send you to hell first.
Location.
West District.
The abandoned chemical plant.
The old pipeline area on the outskirts. They have Karen and the kid locked in a container truck over there.
Matches the last signal location.
I didn't mean to harm her daughter. I just wanted to live.
You traded her life for yours. Now pay with your bones. Seal all exits in the West District. Armored vehicles lead the way. Everyone follow me. Yes.
You don't want money. You want his life.
Smart. Pity smart people die just as fast.
Mommy!
Don't touch her!
You and your daughter are only valuable when Lucien gets here.
Let her go! Come at me!
Stop right there. Take one more step, and I'll blow her brains out first.
Didn't you come to save someone? Throw away your gun, knives, anything on you that can kill.
Lucien! Don't listen to him!
Not enough? Aren't you the crown prince of the Rossi family? Come on, kneel. Cow-oat. Keep cow-oating until I'm satisfied, and then I'll let go of this little thing.
Don't you dare kneel! Lucien, if you kneel, I'll never forgive you in this lifetime!
One is not enough. Keep going.
Enough! Come at me! Don't touch the child!
Too late. Now it's your turn to choose. Do you want her to live, or do you want to watch him keep cohoing?
Lucien Rossi, so you finally come to this. Bow one more time, and I'll have her move the gun away.
Lucien, don't listen to him!
Fine. I'll give it to you.
Are you insane?
Get down! Here this time. Survive first.
Lucien, get up. Let's go together.
Mommy! Mommy!
Young master, the fuse is in the pipeline.
Take her and go. Now!
You're doing this again!
There, go.
Last time. Hand over the ring. Otherwise, there's plenty of room in front of this coffin for one more adult and one child.
Look there. Shout.
Mommy?
Call him. Let them all hear it clearly.
Daddy!
What did she call him? How old is this kid?
A kid scrooting nonsense proves nothing! Karen, you think we're blind? Trying to pass off a bastard child as the Dons?
It's not nonsense. The man she called is Lucien Rossi. She is Lucien Rossi's biological daughter.
Little miss, I will guard you on behalf of Master Lucien.
We pledge our loyalty unto death.
Bullshit! A brat of unknown origin dares to stand above us?
Point that gun at her one more time, I dare you.
If you don't hand over the ring today, you and your daughter will be buried with this empty coffin.
Anyone who wants to touch her will have to step over my body first.
Hold him down! You dare! A dead man and a bastard! You think you're worthy? Ah! My hand! My hand!
Mommy?
Everyone saw that clearly. Whoever points a gun at Lucia's daughter again, I'll cripple his hand. If anyone dares to try a second time, I'll make sure he doesn't even get a coffin to lie in.
Put down all the guns. From now on, anyone who touches them, mother and daughter, is declaring war on the entire Rossi family.
Those who don't believe it, go ahead and try. Weren't you the best at being clingy? How come this time you're gone just like that? You were only human those few times. And of course, I remember them the clearest.
Go!
Lucien! This fire again.
When you were alive, I avoided you. Now that you're really gone, even the wind in this house feels cold.
Mummy!
Slow down, don't run.
The car is ready. Shall we head back to the main residence first?
Wait a moment. Who did you see just now?
No anomalies.
Mummy, that uncle came again today.
Which uncle?
The tall one, standing behind the tree over there, wearing a hat, not speaking. He was here the day before yesterday, and yesterday too. He keeps looking at me.
Why are you only telling us now?
He didn't come over. I thought he was waiting for someone else.
Leo, pull up all the surveillance footage around the school for the past 3 days. Go now.
Understood.
Where are the surveillance feeds?
I've already had someone bring them.
Zoom in.
He's been there for 4 days straight. Doesn't approach, doesn't speak. He's there every time the young miss comes out.
Stop!
Madam.
It's him.
I'll have the school surrounded right now.
Don't alert anyone! If he's really an enemy, our daughter will be in danger first. If it's really him...
Pull up all the footage from these 4 days. I want to know when he arrived, when he left, how long he stood there, who he was watching.
Lucian, is it really you?
Mommy, didn't you sleep again last night?
Go inside quickly. Don't run around during class.
That uncle, will he come again today?
If you see him again, don't be afraid. Just stand still and wait for me.
Okay.
If you're still alive, why won't you come see me?
Lucian?
Try taking one more step to hide.
You've mistaken me for someone else. You've got the wrong person. Let go.
How much longer are you going to lie to me? It was you in the surveillance footage, and it's you here today. Lucian, you're clearly alive.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Weren't you the best at pushing people? Why don't you dare look at me now?
Come back. Come back to me and our daughter, okay?
You... let go.
No, I won't! I watched you die once with my own eyes. Do you want me to lose you again? I've always loved you. Even after 5 years apart, I never stopped. It was only after I lost you that I realized this kind of pain doesn't just fade away on its own.
Do you know what you're saying?
I know you've hurt me, deceived me, and I've hated you for it. But what I fear more is the next time I see you, you'll disappear from my sight again.
I'm sorry. Don't say things like that anymore. If you keep saying them, I really won't be able to let you go.
Then don't let go.
Let's go home.
Okay. Lucian.
I'm here. Karen, look at me.
Mommy, you said yesterday that our family is still missing one person.
You still remember that?
I've been keeping it, waiting for Daddy to step in by himself.
Why are you so sure it's me?
Because when you look at Mommy, it's like you're about to cry. Others don't look like that.
All these years, she's been asking me every day if Daddy didn't want us anymore.
I was late.
Then make up for it now. Start with the face.
Lucian, you don't even know how to do this?
I only know how to sign my name, kill people, and block ports. Drawing, it's my first time.
Then you learn today. If you don't learn, you can't leave. This is Daddy!